guys, it's Christy here for my layout for July 27th to August 2nd. This week's layout, I'm using lots of oranges and pinks inspired by that camera card that you see on the right hand side. And yeah, I just kind of went through my stash and picked out a bunch of pink and orange things. All of the cards in the middle row there, the 3x4s, are by Studio Calico. Some of them are very old, like last year. And then that top left-hand corner card with the XOXO is from the Amy Tangerine mini kit, +1 mini kit. And then you see me using the Studio Calico paper pad, and I believe the collection is called Print Shop. So there's two papers that I used from there, and then the bottom right, that star card is actually from Simple Stories Say Cheese collection. And then I just used that pink 3x4 there. I want to say that's from the Sunshine collection actually. And yeah, so I'm just corner rounding. I'm pretty happy with how the colors are represented throughout the layout. I think it's a good balance. And so I corner round and mat my photos and just adhere everything down. And at this stage in the game, I'm pretty happy with how it's going. But you'll see that that doesn't last very long. So I brought out another 4x6 card that was from the Favorite Things collection, and I thought that I might want to add some extra journaling on that card, swap some things around, but when I go to place my embellishments, I remember that I wanted to use these chalkboard tags, and I didn't want the two tags to both be in that upper row, so I switch it back to how it was. And the reason why I originally switched it was because I have 3 matted photos in the bottom row, and I wasn't sure that I loved that, so that was my original reason for switching it around, but I just kind of got over it. I mean, who cares? It's just, I didn't want the balance of colors to be upset or anything, so I just left it as is, and I'm placing some embellishments. So you see the chalkboard tags, I think are from American Crafts, like DIY collection. I think those tags that I am cutting out right now or popping out right now are from Studio Calico. They're Color Theory. The vellum hearts are from the Baxter collection. The cork pieces with the pink on them, I'm not quite sure where those are from. I bought those from like a Facebook buy and sell group. And yeah, just some other embellishments from my stash. Now, going into this layout, my main objective was to do some stamping. I'm not good at stamping. Please do not learn technique from me because I struggle and I continue to struggle. So you see me playing around with these label stamps, which I was so excited to use. I stamp on there, I mess it up. I was gonna stamp on all of the pink labels just kind of an outline with the black because I wanted to bring some black in, but the circle was too small for that label, so I decided not to. And then I screw up that one other label, so now I decided to stamp on this photo and I mess it up. And I'm really mad at myself because I've been wanting to stamp right on a photo for a while. And I thought this photo of this T-Rex statue would be perfect because it had a lot of negative space, but I messed it up. And yes, I could have probably reprinted it, but at that point, I didn't have a lot of time to complete my layout, so I didn't want to waste some time, some extra time, just like getting out my selfie and printing and all that kind of stuff. So I decided to cover it with a label. And then I decide to to stamp the image onto just white cardstock and cut it out. And that way it's not so bright, I guess. yeah, it just is bringing in some more white and some more black, which are also colors throughout the layout. So black, white, pink, and orange. And I like the way that looks, so I'm just layering them now on top of the pink color theory labels. And again, I'm wanting to do some stamping. I'm still on this stamping thing. And so I have this other little stamp that I had. It's really small, like small little words and stuff. And it says unforgettable moment. And I stamp it. And I wanted to still be able to put that cork sticker down, but it just wouldn't fit. So I moved the one label on top of the stamped image, and by this point, I'm like, you know what? I tried and it's just not working out. So I'm moving on, and you'll be shocked to learn that I try to stamp some more a little bit later. Like, I just don't know when to give up. So I'm adhering some things down now. Those tiny cork hearts that you see me using are from Gossamer Blue. I got some in this month's kit, and then I also had some more from a previous kit. So I just kind of go with the cork theme a bit and add a bit more cork throughout the layout. And then these chipboard stars are by Studio Calico, and they came in the July kit. Using my tiny attacher to attach that vellum heart and that circle embellishment that I said, I think it says only the best times. And I attached that pink cork piece on the left that says us, and I put it on top of like a typed word that said thankful, because I mean I can be thankful, and I am thankful, but I just didn't want that sentiment, I guess, in this layout, so I just covered it with us, and that brought in some more pink to that card and just kind of balanced it out a bit. I added some pink baker's twine to the tag. I did kind of play around with the idea of using yellow baker's twine, but the yellow didn't really match. It was more of like a pastel yellow. And then you might have seen me use like a yellow twine in a lot of previous layouts, and I considered using that as well, but decided to go with the pink, and I like the way it looks. Brought out some white alphas from Ali Edwards, and I considered using these alphas from Amy Tangerine, but they were just too big, and the font really didn't go with the white alphas, so decided not to go with those. So I pull out these pink and orange vellum alphas. They're like a lot tinier, and they came in the July Studio Calico kit. And can I just say I hate them? Like, they're so tiny. They're so tiny. Look, I sped this up 20 times for you. I'm not even joking, 17 minutes on this card arranging these stupid alpha stickers. So I put the July on there in the white, and I love that font, and I love the white on the black tag. I put the word 27th in orange. And then I was going to try and write the whole word August. It didn't fit, shocker, in the white alphas. And then I put the word second in pink. And then there was a lot of like negative space, and I wanted to put like a hyphen or the word two, but I just didn't like the way it looked. So to balance it out, I put the word two in pink and then changed the word second to the orange, and then added in some cork hearts just to fill the empty space there. And even though it took forever, I really like the way that that turned out. It's simple, but still embellished, if that makes any sense. I didn't cover up the XOXO. I'm happy that the color is right and that I actually like went into my stash for that card. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Alrighty, what am I doing now? Oh, I'm on to this card. So I'm big into like photo shoots and using my daughter as like a model. And so I'm also a huge Harry Potter fan. And so I took the opportunity to do a little Harry Potter photo shoot in honor of Harry Potter's birthday, which was July 31st. So I'm using these white alphas again to write the word birthday, and obviously birthday wouldn't have fit on one line, and I was going to do B-Day, but didn't really like the way that looked either, so I did birthday. Adhere that down, add some twine, and then I'm going to use those vellum alphas to write happy and Harry Potter. So when this card is totally completed, I end up really liking it as well. I just really struggled with these letters. Like, they're so tiny, and the middle part of them doesn't come out very easily. So you see me using my X-Acto knife there to kind of poke it out. And I had tried to put these on a ruler to like put them all in place, but they just wouldn't work. But I do like them. Like, I like the way they look. It was just a pain. It was just a pain, and it took forever. Like, that card also took forever, but it looks good, I think. And yes, okay, so now I am date stamping. So if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, which you should obviously check out, um, I use the Collect app. So if you just go into the App Store and search Collect, it'll come up. And I just put my photos in there, and that keeps track of the dates for me. And you can also write some notes and things, like maybe like quotes or just some information. And yeah, that's how I keep track of my dates. And I was just Googling Harry Potter's birthday because I had forgotten it and I didn't want to mess that card up. So here I am stamping again. I love that card. I totally like butchered it, and I'm recording this voiceover after finishing my layout, but I might go back and fix that card because I'm really disappointed with the way it looks. I might just chop off everything that's above the okay. Here I am again, trying to stamp. Ugh. This image, like, this is a Heidi Swap stamp, and it just didn't stamp right, like even on the cardstock. So I'm like, you know what, if I can't even stamp properly on cardstock, how am I going to stamp on this photo? So I don't even bother. Alrighty, journaling now. Not a lot of room for journaling. I mean, every photo has a little caption and a little story to it, but I think I might just kind of get in the habit of doing like a hidden journaling for like each layout. Sometimes I like the way it looks, like having a 4x6 journal card. If I have room for that, I definitely will do it, but in weeks that I have like a ton of photos, I think I'll just opt to do the hidden journaling. So if I do that, I'll show you a little still shot at the end. Just adding some cork pieces that are from Studio Calico, those directional arrows. And can you believe it? I go back to these alphas again. Like, I don't know what my problem is. I really wanted, when I first did this collage, oh, sorry, I'm going to do the 3x4 photo first, and I didn't have enough S's, so I had to kind of mix it up a bit and go with the pink and the orange, and I just spelled the word splash. But when I had first printed out that collage on the left hand side, it's of my daughter playing peekaboo. It's like the first time she actually did it like all by herself. Like, she put the blanket over her head, and we said, oh, where's Nora? And then she pulled it off her head. It was really cute. So I just took a collage of photos there, and when I did that, I knew I wanted to write the word peekaboo, but it doesn't really allow, like, those white alphas would have been huge. So anyway, I just end up using these vellum stickers, and I place it in the middle, and I don't like the way it looks either. So that might change. But anyway, there it is. Thanks for watching, and I hope you continue to stay tuned and watch, and yeah, all that jazz. Thanks so much. Bye.